it feels right, you know. It's 7 years since the first one. A long time for a sequel to evolve 7 years after the original. And a lot of that for me, I don't know how Antonio feels, but for me was getting the right script and making a movie that would be equal or supreme to the first one. And the script is fun, it's complex in its layers. It has all the elements of the tongue-in-cheek that we loved about the first movie. And it holds, the script stands for itself, and I've seen some footage and it just is magical.
I found all the elements that we needed to make a good movie. Basically, we have the epic was all around the script. We got the possibility of doing comedy too, which for me is absolutely important for this type of movies. And very well dialogued, the whole entire script, and very balanced. That's what I found.
I think it's an action, romantic action adventure. I hope with a real heart to the story, as I think the first one was. I think this has got the heart. I think it's got great action sequences, but more importantly, it's a very good story.
I lose the girl this time. I'm not going to reveal under what circumstances, but that's actually what makes Zorro to go down and hit the bottom of his own personal life again.
I need to know where the hell you're living in sync with that evil count!
Certainly one of the main characters is Joaquin, who plays their son, named after Antonio's brother in the first episode.
No.
And the casting of that character of Joaquin was so important, and I think the casting director and Martin have done a fantastic job, because we have found a little gem, because he has this fantastic natural quality where he's not acting, he's just being.
The whole film's much more complex than the last one, to be honest, much more complex, and their fight sequences are more involved in terms of the sword play. There's more of them.
So what we are trying just to do is just to make them very rich in all the movements and provide them with style. For me, that is almost as important as it could be speed or the aggression. I think that the character has to be very stylish.
3, 2, 1, again!
But with the schedule that we have, and first unit, second unit, unless Antonio and I are actually physically doing an acting scene together, we don't actually see each other. We've got different plot lines for some of the movies. So I'm working with Armand Rufus's character. He's off with the second unit with his horse, doing very dangerous things that he shouldn't really be doing, but he does because he loves it.
I try to do as much as I can, but that is from it's almost a egotistical point of view of it. I just love to go to the movie theater and don't feel embarrassed. I just feel embarrassed if I see and stand doing too many things.
I actually kind of like these things. I mean, sometimes it gets a little bit freaky, but I kind of like that freaky thing too.
Well, the priorities are simply to make it a better film than the first one. That's what it is.
And it's also it's going back and revisiting that world, those characters, the legend of Zorro, and 7 years on, where are they now? And it's a lot of fun, and we would never have embarked on a sequel if we didn't think it would be as good, as magical as the first. And I think we may be just about topping it, if I could be so bold to say.